Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here, for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the current energy around Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenny. If you guys are interested in readings that look more into entertainment, music, celebrity culture, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive series, and that's where you can find more readings just like this one. Okay, I offer live streams on this channel. I do love readings. Okay, this channel also offers personal readings, so if you guys are ever interested in a personal, definitely feel free, let me know, hit me up. All the information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, this is not a fan page, this is not a stand page or anything of the sort. Okay, so if you don't like what I'm saying, it's okay to just click off the video. Everything in this reading is for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged until proven otherwise. So please don't give all your power away to a medium or a reader, whether it's personal or in these, just for fun celebrity readings, okay? Please use your discernment as much as possible when it comes to a reading, and take what I say with a grain of salt. If it resonates, then that's great. If not, no big deal. You can just click off the video, okay? All I ask is that you guys keep it respectful in the comments with me and with others who may decide to jump in the comments as well, okay? And again, this is not a fan page, a stand page. I'm not here for any of any of that, fucking barb stuff. What is it called? The hotties, none of that. This is not the page for that, okay? So again, let's just keep it cute. Let's keep it respectful, all right? We do not know these people from a dry can of paint at Home Depot. So it's not personal. Please not take anything I say personally, okay? But yeah, let's just get right into this. I'm not really even sure what I'm looking for in this reading. As we know, Nicki is on a bit of a hiatus at this point. She did a really, really big tour back in 2024. She dropped her album in 2023. So she had a really busy year. So, and she has a small child between her and Kenny. So this hiatus, this break is very much well deserved, of course, I think she has one more album left to do, before her deal is up with Republic. So I just want to see and tap in and see what's going on with these two in the midst of this hiatus. Okay, I feel like I've gotten asked to do this reading a couple of times, and Spirit finally just put it on my heart to do it finally. So here we are. But we're going to use a couple oracle cards first. I have a Queen of Wands. It's going to represent Nicki, being she's a Sag. And then I have a King of Wands. That's going to represent Kenny, being that he's an Aries, okay? Only reason why I know he's an Aries is because I've heard Nicki say it before. So, yeah. I don't know what his rising sign is, his moon sign. I'm not sure. I know Nicki is an Aquarius rising. We are in Aquarius season right now. But yeah, let's get into this, okay? If somebody wants to timestamp the reading, please feel free. You are more than welcome to. We're going to start with Nicki's end first, and just whatever comes out, okay? Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It's absolutely free, $99. Let me know what you know. Subscribe. I would love to have you guys here, part of the family, okay? Let's see. What is the current energy around Nicki, please, at this time regarding Kenneth? What is the current energy around Nicki at this time involving Kenny? Ooh, let's see. Oh, running. Okay. It says escape, denial, and excuses. That's an interesting first card to have out. I'm hearing that song. I think it's called Let's Get It Started by Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started, let's get it started in here. Okay, there's a part in the song where they go running, running, and running, running. That's literally what I'm hearing, like just repeat over and over in my head. Not sure why this is here, but let's see. Oh Lord, toxic. Oh geez, drama, arguments, and incompatible. Wow. Okay, and again, guys, when I'm pulling cards, this is going to be Nicki's energy, or how she may be feeling at this time when it comes to Kenny. And we'll do the same for him, vice versa, when we get to his portion. But wow, I don't think this can get any more clear, right? Running, trying to escape a toxic situation. Very interesting. And it's weird because I was channeling, again, black-eyed peas. Yes, black-eyed peas are a vegetable, but like a black eye, I don't like that I'm channeling that, okay? But I don't want to dive into that right now unless it comes out, okay? But I don't want to go that far and put that on either one of them. But I don't know, there could be some toxicity going on at this time, or at least that's how Nicki feels. That's how she's viewing it. And even just how I have the cards set up on the table, the King and Queen of Wands, you know, they're kind of like staring at each other from across the table. Let's see. They could have like a lot of arguments, a lot of fights. I don't want to say that they are completely incompatible, but there could be some things going on, or maybe she's starting to notice certain, I'm hearing the word habits that Kenny might have, allegedly, that may be considered toxic, okay? I know they both like to smoke, you know, they both weed smokers. Outside of that, I'm not really sure what other type of stuff they're into, okay? Nurturing. It says mentorship, wisdom, and giving back, okay? Nurturing. Why is this here? Mentorship. Maybe she feels like she's learned a lot from him, or maybe she's learned a lot more so about herself since being with Kenny, is what I'm getting here. It's weird because like I have nurturing here, but for some reason intuitively I feel like it's like I'm not getting a very warm and like loving environment, you know. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. It's giving me more of like Ice King, Ice Queen than the Fire King, Fire Queen, you know. If you guys know, Ice King is like Queen of Swords, King of Swords, very cold, you know. Not the most inviting energy, if you will, okay? But let me get one more of these, please. But I feel like, again, maybe she's learned a lot with this wisdom card, with this wisdom being here from her marriage with him, okay? Or the drama that they go through. Maybe she's, like, learning certain lessons from him. Interesting. Why is this here, please? Possibilities, okay? You have legal in reverse. Okay, lawyers, court, and paperwork, but in the reverse. Okay, so no legal issues between these two. But let's see, possibilities is here. It says follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. Oh, okay. So I'm getting intuitively here. Maybe she feels as though Kenny has like a very toxic mindset or a negative mindset about certain things. I'm hearing the word pessimistic. Oh, yeah. So maybe she feels like she tries to help, like nurture him or speak life into him. I don't know what he does. Oh, geez, you got chaos at the bottom. Wow, upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Interesting. So there could be a lot of drama going on, but I feel like she's tried to like speak a lot of life into him or speak positivity into him. I don't know what he does, like for work or to make money. You know, I don't know if he's like still a street guy or whatever, but I feel like she's tried to like get him to see things from a different perspective, or maybe just again put like a battery in his back to do better or be better. I don't know, to follow his dreams. Maybe he has like goals or ideas that he doesn't necessarily put the effort into, is kind of what I'm picking up. But this card specifically says make up your mind. So maybe, you know, with that legal card coming out in the reverse, maybe not so much a breakup or a divorce, but I do feel like maybe she's dancing around the situation, you know, like one foot in the door, one foot out, allegedly, okay? But I feel like she's trying, or like she's really, really tried in the past, okay? The reason why I say that is because the woman on this card, you don't see her face, but she's pulling a man, like, to follow her, or it's like you see their hands are sparking up as they're holding hands. She's trying to pull him along, like, come on, like, come see this, or, you know, come follow me. Look what I have to show you, you know? So maybe they're trying to get their spark back. Maybe they lost it, you know, is what, or at least she feels that way. It was what it seems like. And so it's like she's trying to make up her mind whether or not to stay or go. I'm hearing a song, Should I Stay or Should I Go? I don't even know who sings that song, but I think it's like a rock band. Should I stay or should I go now? Is what I'm hearing. That's like one of those commercial songs. I don't know. But let's go to Kenny. Okay, we're going to switch over to Kenny really quick, and we're going to use the same deck just to see what comes out for him. Okay. Let's see. Why is this here, please, for Kenny? Or how does Kenny feel when it comes to Nicki, please? Kind of puzzled. Okay. Puzzled here. So another energy of confusion, not really being sure. Okay, it says puzzled, confused, perplexed, and conflicted. So maybe they both feel the same way, like not sure whether they should continue, or you know what I mean? You know how some people will stay in a marriage or stay in a living situation just because they have children or because of like financial assets being tied together. It's almost like people, granted, I'm sure it's not an easy thing to do to like get a divorce, obviously, especially with as much money as that's involved between these two. But I don't know, I feel like people make it harder than it needs to be sometimes. You know, if we're both mature and we both want out, it's like we can do this amicably. Like it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be a whole drag-a-thon in court or anything, you know. But I do see with this puzzle, he feels like a little bit confused as well. Or maybe he could be confused about how she's feeling. Because I get from Nicki, it's like, I don't think she's very open or expressive about her feelings all the time. Maybe she feels as though he doesn't understand her when she does try to express her feelings. You know? Interesting. Okay, what is this? It's like I feel like this energy from her, like she doesn't feel seen or she doesn't feel heard or something with him sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, you know? You have glow up here. Okay, it says new career, new opportunities, and successful business. Oh. I was just asking that. Like, what does he do for work? I don't know. Anybody in the comments know? Does he work like behind the scenes, or like what does he do? You know, or I know he's got a bit of a criminal history, but I don't know what he does for work, because I'm seeing new opportunities, new career, and successful business. Maybe that's what it's like. He doesn't know what he wants to do. Maybe that's what's kind of irritating her a little bit. It's like, you got to figure it out. What do you want to do? Like, you know, because I'm not going to be taking care of you for the rest of your life, is what I'm getting from her. Oh, wow. Okay. What is this? Harmony, peace, balance, and happiness. Okay, so he definitely feels a lot more at ease about things than she does. You know, like, so I think he's more confused, not about how he feels, but he's confused about how she feels, because again, she's not very open or expressive about her feelings all the time with him, is what I'm getting. That's why I was getting like this vibe with his possibilities card. Like, she be trying, but maybe he's just, I don't know. I'm hearing, you see right through me. That's a song by her. How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? Yeah, but it's not all the way there. It's like, she doesn't feel seen by him or something, is what I'm getting. What is this here, please? And now he definitely feels like she glue him up with the glow up card being here. You know, that was a good look, a good addition to him, obviously, right? Like, it's Nicki Minaj. You know, it could have been fucking Oscar the Grouch that married her, and it would have put him in a totally different light, a totally different energy, you know? So he definitely is acknowledging that, like, that's a look, you know what I mean? Granted, he really doesn't do the whole social media, you know, flexing and finessing type of deal, but, you know, still, like, you got a girl like Nicki Minaj, that's a win. That's a +1. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, he definitely feels as though she added to his aura. Definitely. And she knows it as well. One more, please. Soulmate. Wow. Okay, yeah. So see, like, you have tension in the reverse. So he's not seeing this the way that she's seeing it. Okay? Yeah. Soulmate showed up. Okay? Twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. So everything seems to be like peaches and cream with him, but in the same breath, don't really understand how she feels beneath the surface. Because in her mind, at least from what it looks like here, allegedly, it's like drama, toxicity. Maybe he's just not the best at like hearing her out with her feelings and emotions. I don't know. Or again, she just doesn't do it. She's just not used to that, is what I'm getting from her. But he feels like this is his soulmate. Like, I'm hearing Booed Up by LMA. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Boot Up, you know, that's his bae. Okay. He feels like that's like his best friend, his wife, partner in crime, you know, and like that's his real soulmate. At least that's how he feels. But very interesting energy here between these two so far. But I'm gonna get a couple more and see what else comes out for them. If you guys are liking this, if this makes any sense to you, definitely leave a like on the video, okay? Why is this here, please, for Nicki? We're gonna go back to Nicki, by the way, guys, okay? We're gonna go back to Nicki real quick with a different deck. Why is it here for Nicki, please? When it comes to Kenny. Oh, apology. Wow, it says guilt, confession, and forgiveness. The number 71 can be significant. So maybe she feels like, we'll clarify, because, Sweet dream, introvert. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like she's not really good at expressing her feelings or emotions. So maybe she feels kind of bad for that. And maybe that's why there's a disconnect, because if you know, you're in a relationship, you're married, whatever the situation is, a partnership, a friendship, if both parties are not openly expressive about what's bothering them, what they do and what they don't like, then of course there may be confusion, or there's going to be pent up, bottled up emotions or tension or resentment if you don't know how to open up and express your feelings, and then it's like bottling up emotions. So maybe she feels like she has to apologize to him for that. Like, you know, it's giving me, I'm sorry that I always try to deny my feelings. I'm sorry that I run away from them versus telling you how I'm feeling, you know, because she gives me somebody who isolates when she's really like in her zone or in a bad way versus confiding in her partner. Does that make sense? I don't think he likes that too much. But it may be that Aquarius rising in her because, you know, and on top of that, the business that she's in has been, you know, very tumultuous for her to go through. Yes, she's at the top of the game, but it wasn't easy to get there, you know? So I feel like she's been very closed off just from men in general, maybe from childhood, like relationship with her father allegedly or something could have made her very closed off. And again, that Aquarius rising, again, Ice King, Ice Queen, Queen of Swords, which is an Aquarius energy, very cold, very standoffish. They don't have room or patience for the emotional stuff. It's very head over heart. So I feel like she's the type to really just, you know, either isolate or throw her feelings on the back burner and act like they don't exist, and then have to apologize for maybe blowing up or taking her aggression out on him later. I really hope that makes sense, guys, you know? I think in that song she did with J. Cole, Let Me Calm Down, she was saying, it was basically a song to Kenny, and she was saying how she wishes that he would give her space when she really needs it, so she doesn't say something mean when she doesn't mean it, you know? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Why is this here, please? Yeah, Fury. You can't make this stuff up. Wow. It says offense, madness, and unpleasantness. I was just saying that it's like she'll go off and blow up and then have to apologize about it later. So this could be something that she's trying to work on or change. And that's something that maybe can confuse him a little bit. Like, damn, are you mad at me? Like, did I do something, you know? So it just seems like a mixture of her holding in her emotions and not confiding in her partner the way he wants her to. And again, like this vibe here of figure out what you want to do. You know, what are you passionate about? What are your dreams? What do you desire? So we can go after it and accomplish it. I'm hearing like unmotivated. I don't want to say he's unmotivated, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Like that's how she views him, at least. Maybe he got very comfortable very fast, you know? Fright. Wow, yeah. Depression, phobia, and paranoid. The number 62, okay? Wow, interesting. depression, phobia, and paranoid. Why is this here? Yeah, you went from apology to fury to fright. Like the girl literally looks like she's scared or like freaked out on this card, trying to hide. She gets really in her bag. And that's why I was just saying, like, she isolates or something, whether she's mad, whether she's sad. It doesn't matter what the emotion is. And I get like maybe very extreme highs and very extreme lows. Okay, allegedly. I think she views Kenny as someone who is afraid to lose her. And I don't think she likes that. Does that make sense, guys? I'm trying to figure out a way to explain this, but it's like, okay, pretend I'm Nicki right now, right? Well, Kenny, you should be confident and comfortable enough, even if I did want to leave you. You should not be scared or nervous about me leaving you. Like, you have to get your shit together, or you have to be confident in yourself to know that you don't need me. The same way I don't need you. I love you, I want you, but I don't need you. Does that make sense, guys? And I think she gets this bit of like necessity from his end with her. Again, it's like she may isolate, but he's the type to like call her back to back to back to back to back. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You know, but I don't think he's like that for no reason. You know, I feel like any woman would want their partner, husband, whatever, you know, to confide or to be concerned about them when they are going through something, but she isolates. She does not like to be bothered when she's in a mode. And then that confuses him because it's like, damn, well, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what happened. Should I ask? Should I not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do when she's in a mode. Okay? It's kind of what I'm getting from this. Why is it here, please? Gift. Okay, it says surprise. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not surprise. Souvenir. My bad. The words are really small on here. Promotion and delight. Okay. Gift. Now, it's interesting because wow, okay, I just got to download. It's like, you know how, for example, when people like have a birthday or whatever, it's Christmas time, there's always that one person in the family or the friend group that does not know how to accept gifts, or that does not know how to accept a compliment. No, I don't want it, bro. Keep it, bro. It's all good, man. I did this from the bottom of my heart. I don't want nothing from you. I don't, you know, it's like always that one person where it's like, they don't know how to just accept. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she is viewing Kenny as like a gift or someone that's very special in her life, but she doesn't know how to accept it. So again, it's like she pushes away or isolates because that's what she's used to. And especially when being married and living with your partner, it's totally different than them just, you know, having a fling or having feelings for one another, just seeing each other every once in a while. Like, no, like they're in a marriage. So I feel like trying to maneuver through this, at least maybe even in the early stages, was very difficult for her. And it's like, I don't know how to accept something like a blessing like this, you know, or it's that vibe of is this real? It's too good to be true, you know? Or again, like, wow, somebody actually like wants to care about my feelings, or they want to know how I feel on the inside. Like, yes, Nicki, he does. You know, and I feel like this is something that's very hard for her to like get used to, even after 6 years of marriage, you know, 5 years, however long they've been married. But this is interesting. I wasn't expecting it to come out like this, but it's just hard for her to accept things that are that like, or accept things from other people without feeling like or assuming like it's not real, or people are gonna snake her afterwards. I feel like feeling like he was gonna snake her was a very huge hump for her to get over, you know, because they've known each other for a long time. I don't know how long they were in separation for. And usually twin flames, you know, they will go through a separation period. It doesn't matter how long, and then they always come back together. But I feel like it was a very large hump for her to get over, like accepting that this man does love her for real, for who she is. You know what I mean? Interesting. But let's go to Kenny really quick with the same deck. We're going to hop back over to him. How does he feel when it comes to Nicki, please? Ooh. Good news. Okay. Like a woman opening up an envelope, the number 42. It says encouragement, miracle, and surprise. Now, didn't I just say that? I kind of fucked up on a word and said surprise, and it's actually here on this card. So, you know, shit. I'm one of these days, I'm just going to do a reading with no fucking cards and just see what happens. But yeah, encouragement, miracle, and a surprise. So again, it's like she feels like he's a gift from the universe in her life or something, and he feels the same way. And I was just saying that a few minutes ago, like he is viewing her as somebody who tries to encourage him, you know, put the battery in his back to push him to take more action towards his goals and his dreams or his aspirations or whatever, you know? And I feel like he is viewing this as a miracle that, you know, she opened up to him or gave him another chance after so many years of being separated, however long they were in separation for. I don't know. I don't know how old she was when she met Kenny. Maybe like 20 or like 19, 20. I don't really know, honestly, but it was before she was popular, you know? But let's see. Trap. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, trap here. It says victim, allure, and trick. It's like a guy is stuck in a mouse trap. Oh. I don't want to say that, Spirit. I don't think he trapped her with a baby because I think she always wanted one. So it's like it was like a mutual decision about having a child, but okay, what is this? Why is this trapped card here? Victim, allure, and trick. Why is this here, please? Commitment. Binding, obstruction, and contract. So again, that's what I was saying. Like, she had a very interesting mindset before she finally opened up to him. So he's viewing it as very difficult. Like, it was very hard. You see this guy's like trying to push through these ropes. You know, when something is obstructing your view or obstructing your path, is because there's something in the way. So he felt as though it was very hard to get through to her or to get past a certain threshold or barrier with her, or even now to this day, it's very hard because again, it's like I get from her, she isolates or she won't tell him what's wrong. And he'll have to play guessing games, try to figure it out. Again, I don't know if I should approach you. Should I just not talk to you till the next day? You know what I mean? So I get from him, it's kind of like, you know what, let me fall back. I'm going to sit back and shut up until she's ready to come to me. And again, I don't think he likes that. You know, it's giving like I shouldn't have to have a challenge or I shouldn't have to beg my wife to tell me what's wrong. Or for, you know, I shouldn't have to beg my wife to open up emotionally. And even now to get where they are 5-6 years later, very difficult to get to this space that they're in. And even now, it still kind of creates a little confusion and toxicity here is what I'm getting. She can get very upset very fast is what I'm getting as well. It's like, I don't fucking know. Like, if you don't put the orange juice back in the fridge the right way with the label facing the front, it's a problem. You know, I know that probably sounds very, like, particular, but I get that with Nicki every time. Every time I do a reading for her, it's like she will think you're a snake or a liar. If you tell her you're going to wear a red shirt, you show up in a green shirt, you're a snake, you're a liar, you tried to play her out, you know, like little shit like that. But again, it's kind of, she's very guarded. She's very guarded, not just because of industry stuff, but because of like relationships with like exes or again, her parents. Very, very jaded and guarded type of person, you know? And it shouldn't be like that with her husband. Maybe when they first met, okay, that's different, but you know this man for what, 20 years? And you've been married to him for 6? It's like, it's very difficult for her to get past certain emotional barriers with him. It's giving. Wow, okay. You have gain. Here, the number 25, it says cultivation, profit, and conclusion. Okay, live and learn is here at the bottom. Friendship, merit making. Okay, so this is kind of like when you put in the work, put in the effort. That's when you start to receive profit or gain. You know, you get to see the fruits of your labor. So I feel like this has been a lot of hard work for him. It's been a lot of hard work. I know a lot of people are not going to want to hear that. Oh, you know, she's too good for Kenny. La 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 la. I get it, guys. I get it. You know, she's done a lot with her fucking life and her career. So a lot of people could possibly feel like, oh, he's just using her. He just wants her for the money. But remember, he knew her before the money, though. He was already in love with her before the money. You know, it's just, it added to who she was, if anything. But I feel like with this gain card, this is kind of giving me 7 of Pentacles. So somebody who, again, puts the time and effort and energy investing into something, waiting to see the fruits of their labor. So it's like, you know, it seems as though he's hoping and praying that the time and effort and energy and investment they spent into this marriage, this relationship, is going to be worth it. Because it feels like it's a struggle for him. It's a struggle for him to be in love with somebody who doesn't really even open up and express how she's feeling. And I don't think he likes that. And it would be the same vice versa. If it was him that was like that, she wouldn't like it either, you know? He might have some like water in his chart or something that makes him a little bit more open with the emotional side of things versus her, you know? And I'm pretty certain she has like a Virgo moon on top of the Aquarius rising. So very fucking analytical. They can be a little judgy sometimes, hyper perfectionist, and just all logic, you know? Wow, very interesting. Let's get into the tarot. This is very interesting. Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting this to go this way, but I'm going to start with Nicki first. If you guys like this style of reading, this is making any fucking sense to you, definitely leave a like on the video. Let me know what you guys know, okay? Let's get a couple of cards for her. And then I'm going to switch decks later and go to Kenny, just in case some of the same cards need to show face. I'm going to use a different tarot deck, but let's see. Nicki, how do you feel? What is this? Again, it went from apology, like emotions, being sad, to very frustrated and angered. Now you got depression, again, sadness, you know, all over the place. What is this? Three of Pentacles showing up. Okay. What is this? The Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. Again, this kind of coincides with the gift card. You know, it's like somebody who's a gift from the universe. And usually with aces, that's like an opportunity to take advantage of, like straight from the universe. You know, it's usually not given from somebody. It's an opportunity, again, that is meant for you to take advantage of, or plant your seeds and you water them. Okay, Ace of Pentacles here. So she definitely views him as somebody that is like, wow, yeah, very important to her in her life. Okay, you got the Knight of Cups and the Emperor. That's his energy. Okay, Aries. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like she was very excited to like get married to him and to be with him. I feel like he's a romantic with this Knight of Cups here and the Emperor. So it's like it's a balance here between like someone's a protector or someone who's very mature. I feel like she feels very protected with him like all the time. You know, that's like her knight in shining armor is what I'm getting from her. And again, he can be like romantic, or he can be disciplined. So again, I feel like she sees the potential in him to like do better, or I don't know, like get in a better position when it comes to his finances. But it's like, you know, kind of having to always motivate him or put the battery in his back or something. But the fact that he's coming out as the Emperor is pretty interesting. Okay, usually they are, you know, very established for the most part, but in this case, this is literally like her baby father and her husband. But when he approached her with the offer to like court her and to be with her, I do feel like she was a little stubborn about it at first, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like he ended up being her knight in shining her in armor is what I'm getting. And Knight of Cups is very genuine, very open and expressive about their feelings, okay? Which is an interesting mix with the Emperor here, you know? Well, let's see. Let's continue. I feel like she helps him out a lot financially with this Three of Pentacles and the Ace. Three of Pentacles and talk about collaborating or working together. If not in this case, co-parenting, okay? Or being very skilled at something and making money from it. There's something that he's good at. I don't know what it is. Again, maybe some of you guys in the comments know, but there's something that she knows he's good at that can make him money if he just puts the effort in or something. I don't know. But what is this? Ah, 10 of Swords. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, she definitely thinks about, like, leaving or walking away and ending things with this 10 of Swords. Okay. Hold on. What is this? It's the Emperor again? Yes, the Emperor again. Wow. I can literally, yeah, she's confused. She's perplexed. She's a little at a stalemate right now. And again, what did I say? Blocking out your emotions, okay? This is literally a tarot card representation of the first one that I saw, okay? Denial and making excuses. Okay, and you have the moon here in the background, which would represent what? Your emotions, intuition, and it's being blocked out, okay, with these swords. So it's like when she's in her emotional bag, or maybe even like in her work mode, okay, when she's like in her emperor mode, okay, it's very like logic only. I don't have time for anything else. It's very laser focused. And when she gets in that mode, like work mode, okay, it's very closed off to him, okay, or again in an emotional space, very closed off to him. Wow, interesting. So I definitely see that she's a little confused or at a stalemate. She's having a hard time making a decision whether or not she wants to end this with him. Wow. And it's funny because I don't think he even, I don't know if he knows. I don't know if he knows this, but I had puzzled, so confused came out for him, but I think he's more so confused when it comes to her emotional state. You know? It's not so much like being confused about what he wants with her, but he's confused about how she feels for real. You know? My bad, guys. I got a call on my phone, but let's see. Why is this here, please? Two of Swords is like blocking out communication as well sometimes, or having the rose-colored goggles, not seeing things for what it really is. You know, King of Pentacles showing up. Taurus energy. That's a lot of stability here. You got the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. That's stability, like a lot of fucking money. Okay? Somebody who again is very fucking stubborn. Very stubborn. I was like, they don't fucking budge. And she is definitely coming up as the provider in this relationship, but this is a lot of masculine energy here too, okay? I feel like she operates more out of her masculine energy, especially again when she's like at work or working from home, whatever she does it at. I'm hearing like cut you off. It's like she wants to cut him off financially or something, or she could have threatened it, like threatened to cut him off financially. Again, I was in that energy like, listen, like I don't need you. I don't want you to need me. You have to do what you have to do, figure it out, and go make yourself a bag somewhere. I don't know. I keep getting that, but I don't know what he does for work or whatever it is he says he's good at. She could have even tried to put him in a position or in place somewhere at like a record label. Maybe he just didn't want to do it. I don't know. I feel like unmotivated people really like turns her off. You know? Not to say that he's never worked hard for what he has. You know, I don't know this man, but I just think the fact that she works so hard, to see someone else not work as hard as her is kind of like a turnoff for her or something. Interesting. Oh, 3 of Swords. Wow. Okay, I just got to download. I feel like, yeah, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups. It's very interesting. I get a lot of conflicting emotions with her from him. So it's like you're in love with him with this Queen of Cups. That's like your you know, your emotional fulfillment. You saw yourself in the future with this man, but now it's like you're stuck between, should I stay or should I go? 3 of Wands can literally talk about waiting for your ships to come in or looking toward the future. You're not turning your back. And I do feel like maybe part of her is a little concerned about closing this cycle because she would feel bad. She would feel bad. It's like she does not want to break his heart. She doesn't want to hurt him. But it's like, Nicki, you know, don't leave yourself feeling miserable or in this energy of stalemate, uncertainty, confusion because you feel bad for him. That's not, you know, that's not right. That's not fair either to either person, especially to yourself, you know, Because would he stay if he felt bad for you? You know what I'm saying, guys? What is this? Four of Swords. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. Ugh. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Legalities. Ugh. Libra energy. Okay, the Justice card. I have the Knight of Swords. It's like she knows that would really hurt him. If she did like go forward with like getting a divorce or even just legally separating, breaking up, it would really hurt him. And I just don't think she wants to hurt him. Four of Swords. This is literally like a cease in communication. I'm not like a resting, recharging, you know, resting. Okay, meditation. Again, isolation. Four of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords. This is like 3 endings. This is a lot of sword energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. Again, I know she's an Aquarius rising, but this is very interesting. And I keep getting this energy here of like she wants to cut him off financially or something. I just think really she's tired of like taking care of a man. And again, I hate to say it like that because I don't know what he does for work or for money. If he, you know, contributes to the household. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll come out, but she is definitely stuck in between a yes and a no when it comes to taking a leap of faith out of this. See this Fool card? It's like she wants to take a leap of faith away from this, but again, I get very very extreme highs and then very extreme lows when it comes to how she feels with him. It's like when things are good, they're fucking amazing and they're great. She's on cloud 9, but when they're not good, it's 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords, just like not trying to hear it. I don't have patience for this anymore. She gets upset very easily, you know? Interesting. Maybe I'll ask later, but I don't really, if she is going to get a divorce from him, it's not going to be for a while. Because with this King of Pentacles energy, the Emperor, very, very slow moving. Okay. Those are like very mature energy. So it may take a while. And again, King of Pentacles, very fucking stubborn. So it's like she's stubborn to do this, to cut it off with him or to like legally divorce him. I'm not even seeing anything about the child here, okay? Little Papa Bear. I don't see anything about him here either. I don't have any fucking cups. Wow, that's kind of sad. It's honestly really fucking sad. But let's switch decks. We're going to hop over to Kenny real quick. We're going to use a different deck just in case some of the same cards need to show up. But if you guys, again, like this video, if this make any sense to you, it's absolutely free, okay? It helps the video get around to others who may want to check it out as well. Let me know what you know. Subscribe. I would love to have y'all here part of the family, okay? Now, another thing I will say, though, with this Emperor card, I think maybe she views him as someone who's very controlling. Or almost like, I'm hearing the word possessive. Look at this, the Lover's card. Again, twin flame, soulmate energy. He really feels like that's his twin or like his soulmate for real. You have the Three of Pentacles again showing up. Wow, and you see how like this angel is covering, has his hands over its heart. So like it would really break his heart if she left. And I don't think it's because of the money. It's not that. Again, he was in love with her before the money. And the fact that the first card for him is the Lovers, that says a lot. And with her, no cups. Why is this here, please? And the cups are again about your emotional space. I saw the Queen of Cups, yeah. She's in love. She loves him, but you know, there's a difference between loving somebody and staying because of love, and then loving somebody and staying because you feel bad for them, or staying because of kids. 2 different reasons to stay, you know? Why is this Lover's energy here, please, for Kenny? Oh, 2 of Swords again. Wow. Okay. The Moon, again, kind of like not following your intuition. You have the Emperor showing up. So they both feel like what? 10 of Swords here? You can't make this stuff up. You guys saw I got the same energies and they're right next to each other. If you can see in the camera. Emperor and the Ten of Swords, Emperor, Ten of Swords. So he feels like she can be very controlling as well. And I don't think he likes that. It's almost as like, you know, he wants to be able to wear the pants, but it's like he knows that he can only wear them so much because he's not the sole provider in the house. So that may make him feel a bit of a way sometimes. Maybe that's why this moon is here, like a bit of insecurity. He like worries a lot that she's gonna leave him. He worries a lot. And again, with this Two of Swords coming up, he may be in denial about it or something. Okay, and another moon energy here. Again, as I was saying, I think he may have some water in his chart somewhere that's heavy. Ah, you can't make this up. Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. He is in love with this woman. Okay, and for anybody out there that doesn't want Kenny and Nicki together, I get it, I understand, but he is in love with this woman, and it is not about the money. Okay, this is like his dream girl. Since before the fame. And I feel like he feels as though like he is so lucky and so blessed to have been brought back into her life. And that's why it's like another reason why he doesn't want to let it go, or why he's so confused as to why she's confused. Like, and again, he views her as somebody that literally blocks out her emotions. Okay, Two of Swords blockages, the moon emotions. If not, things that are hidden, fears, anxiety, okay, secrets, illusions. And in this case, I feel like the only thing that's secret or hidden is when she feels away. He never knows when she's upset or when she's sad, when she's hurting, until she comes out of it and then tells him later, well, this is what happened. I feel better, so don't worry about it now. It's over with now. And he's probably just sitting there like, what do you mean? Like, you could have came to me. We could have figured this out together. Something like that, is kind of what I'm getting here. And I'm noticing myself get a lot more like passionate and more expressive. So I'm channeling, like, I'm a medium first before I'm a reader. Okay, the cards just help me decipher what it is I'm already picking up. So I'm channeling his energy. It's giving very like concerned, very worried. And it's like, don't you understand? Like, I love you, Jeez, that's a rough place to be in. That's a rough place to be in. What is this? Knight of Swords. I already saw that. And look at this. King of Pentacles at the bottom. You can't make this up. I do feel like it frustrates him a little bit knowing that he is not the sole provider here. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's a burden. It's a burden. And I think he almost feels a little bad. He feels guilty that she carries the weight or carries the burden, at least the financial part. And I think even seeing her work so hard last year, the way that she did, granted, she didn't have to take a second leg of her tour. She didn't have to do that. She did it because maybe she felt like the Barbs wanted that. Again, her tour was in high demand, but I feel like it made him feel guilty or feel bad seeing her work so damn hard, seeing how tired she can be afterwards, not having enough energy to maybe entertain him as a husband when she gets off a stage for 3 fucking hours. You know what I mean? So with this Knight of Swords, this is like aggression, being frustrated again, maybe like rushing in to communicate, rushing in to have something to say with a sense of urgency. But again, I do feel like he gets upset or a little flustered, or she does as well, because again, it's like he's not the sole provider here. Not that she needs somebody to take care of her, but I'm sure as a woman, it'd be nice. It'd be nice, But I think he gets very upset when she's not expressive, when she's not open, again, when she isolates, when she blocks him out. I get this vibe from her. It's like she may literally block his number for like a few hours or something until she's ready to come forward. You know what I mean? Wow. Interesting. Oh, the Death card. Wow. Scorpio. Okay, Death card. Talk about transformations, major endings. Okay. Changing. Okay, this is like going through an ego death. I'm hearing Ego by Beyonce. Such a big ego. I love his big ego. Again, that's Virgo energy. He could feel like maybe her ego gets in the way. Wow, it's interesting because he does not want things to end with her. But I get the energy from him. It's like, you know, if that's what she wants, if that's what's going to make her happy, then so be it. I just want her to be happy. I just want her to be good. If that means not being with me, then okay. You know, he doesn't want that. He's trying to avoid that. But very interesting situation. Yeah, she is like his wish fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups. But again, nines are like a singular energy, independence. So again, she isolates very heavily here. What is this Death card, please? And the 2 of Swords. Temperance. Yeah, it's another angel. Let's talk about patience, balance, harmony, tranquility. Again, I got a harmony card for him as an oracle as well. I'm getting from him, it's like he just wants peace, or he just wants her to be at peace. You know, it's like he doesn't want to be with her if it means that she's unhappy, or if it means that she's always going back and forth fighting with herself to be with him or not. You know, it's like he kind of wants to start over, or I was getting that vibe way in the beginning of the reading, like something about getting the spark back or having to balance things out. This is giving like balance through an ending and a new beginning or something. So they may have to take a break. They may take a break. I'm not seeing them get a divorce for real, but if they ever do get a divorce, it's going to be very hush-hush. It's going to be very quiet. I feel like he's had a lot of patience with her, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. With this 2 of Swords and the Temperance, it's like needing patience, or or requiring a lot of patience for a situation, so you don't throw in the white towel, so you don't give up. I think he's really trying to be patient with her. Again, because that's a hard place to be in. It's like you're in love with somebody who won't even let you in emotionally the way that you anticipate that they would. And I think with him, he could feel like, well, if she's not confiding in me emotionally, who is she confiding in? Because there's no way that she goes through as much as she goes through and keeps it all bottled up. There's no way. And I think that really like makes him feel a little insecure, or it bothers him. You know, I get this vibe where he feels as though she confides more in her friends, whoever her friends are, than she confides in him. And he doesn't like that. Wow, Page of Cups. Okay. This can talk about like a surprise, or being a little shy. Maybe someone who's like a little nervous to approach, or nervous to speak up and say something. Page of Cups. It's an apology card as well. I already got the apology card for her. Okay, maybe someone has a crush on you. I'm telling you, like they've known each other for a very long time, since a young age. I don't want to say like children, but they've known each other for a long time. You know, and I feel like he still, even to this day, like he still gets a little shy or a little nervous when he's about to, step into the same room as her, or, it's like you love somebody so much, they still give you the butterflies. And that's what I get from him, but not from her. But it's weird though, again, it's like she views him as a protector and like her knight in shining armor. I keep hearing that, but I feel like she's stuck between a rock and a hard place with him. But I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm not really seeing anything here like about like physical abuse, or I'm not seeing anything here about him stepping out on her or anything. And if he did, maybe he did in the past, but I don't see that at all. Because again, this is like, she is a blessing to him, and he knows that, and he didn't want to mess it up. Because he knows she can have anybody in the fucking world. So he doesn't want to mess it up. He doesn't want to end things with her, or, put himself in a position where she can just walk away and leave because of him having like infidelity issues, or, I don't get that from him at all. Do they argue? Yeah. Does it get a little like a yelling match with this Knight of Swords? Yeah. They both get really nasty, I feel, with the mouth. But when she isolates, like he really be trying to comfort her or be there for her, and she just very standoffish. Like, no, I don't want it. Nope. You know what I mean? Or I don't want to be bothered right now. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. You know, wow. I just think she has a lot of resentment toward him, mixed with, you know, she's the sole provider, mixed with she's already in a very heavy masculine energy, even when she wasn't married to him. So it's a lot of different playing factors in this, you know. Let me get another one, please. King of Wands, yeah. And the fact that this is even showing up, this is supposed to be him, okay? This is supposed to be Kenny, but this is actually showing up, again, very masculine energy, very dominant. She's very independent, like fiercely independent. And I get this vibe from Kenny where it's like, well, damn, I guess if you do everything on your own, you don't really need me for an emotional space, you don't need me for a financial space, then you don't need me for shit. Like, I feel like he almost feels like a piece of meat to her. Like, oh, wow, that's sad. You know, it's like, okay, I'm only here for the good deed or something with this King of Wands, very attractive energy, someone who's very like passionate, or again, she's very attracted to him and he's very attracted to her. Like, he still gets butterflies, but she doesn't. She doesn't feel that way. Love him to death, right? She loves him. But something is not right. And again, you have this fist here though, balled up, you know, the King of Wands. And then technically this is a woman. It's just a woman dressed as a masculine. And her fist is all balled up. And again, under the Knight of Swords, I'm telling you, it's like she gets very verbally aggressive. And I feel like he'd really be having to like calm her down, or he'll just hold back and just sit back and shut up with this Page of Cups. You know what I mean? It's like you can't get a word in with her when she's upset. Oh, wow. Seven of Wands. And it's coming out in the reverse, okay? Again, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't really see or feel that intuitively, like him putting his hands on her, or this is like someone who like needs to set boundaries. They need to stand their ground. If it's in the upright, you're already doing that. You know, blockages, or again, standing up for yourself, fighting for what you believe in. In the reverse, this is like lack of boundaries. You let people walk all the fuck over you. You let people bully you. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Swords in the reverse. I told you I was getting that Ice King, Ice Queen energy with her. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse, they are not trying to hear it. And here she is, Queen of Wands. Okay, when she's in her bag, she is not trying to hear it. She can be very mean. Okay, that doesn't mean we love Nicki any less, okay? Because everybody's a human. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. Okay, some of us just handle the emotions differently than others. But he is definitely, and I'll flip it up right like I always do, but I have to acknowledge that, like, it came out in the reverse. You know, when she gets in her bag, he just lets her go. He just lets her go. He doesn't, you know, because he feels like there's really nothing you can say. Because again, she's closed off anyway, so there's no point of him to constantly try if she's going to push him away anyway. Wow. Ace of Cups. You can't make this up. And you see how no Pentacles came out for his side, you guys? This is not about money for him. This is not about status. He doesn't give a fuck about the Instagram, you know, bullshit. None of that. Like, this is about his heart space with her and how she feels. So he's very concerned that she's going to walk away and leave. It's like no matter how aggressive she gets, how verbally aggressive, or I don't want to say she puts hands on him, but it's giving, again, he needs to create boundaries with her to a certain extent. It's like no matter what, he is just in love with this woman. Like, nothing she does is going to ever like push him away, it seems like, you know? Three of Wands. Yeah, it came out in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. He's not going any fucking where. Okay? He is not going anywhere. And It's like waiting for your ships to come in. Again, another energy of patience. I feel like he is very patient with her because I think he knows in his heart of hearts that one day she'll come around. Or he's just hoping for it. God, please, is what I'm hearing from him. Like, please, God, like, I'm trying. I'm in love with this woman. You know, like, I'm waiting for her to open up emotionally to me or something is what I'm getting from him. I was not expecting this at all. Especially not from Kenny. I was not expecting that. I'm going to get a couple closing cards for her really quick, and I'll get you guys out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, or I hope this is making sense to you. Get a couple closing cards for Nicki, please. So you have the star here. Again, that Aquarius energy. I think her rising sign, Aquarius energy, does a lot more or shows a lot more in her aura than the Sagittarius sun. Okay, but like, again, a wish fulfillment here. Restoration, healing, spirituality. Okay, again, another wish fulfillment. I think she wants to get the spark back with him. But she like juggles. It goes from, again, like extreme highs to extreme lows, and then moments of uncertainty. But just as like he feels Nicki is his soulmate, she feels the same way, but she's just in a different boat right now a little bit, it seems like. Page of Cups. Can't make this stuff up. Page of Cups. And didn't I just see the Six of Swords? You have the Wheel of Fortune. So she feels like this is destiny, or like they were meant to come back to each other. You know, the Page of Cups is giving me, it's like she needs him to step up to the plate. But it's like, if you're not going to express or tell him what plate you need to be provided, how is he ever going to do that? Does that make sense, guys? It's like, he's not a mind reader, Nicki, and he doesn't like that you get closed off or that you literally block him out, you know? But she's definitely thinking about walking away from this. But I almost feel as though, one, she won't walk away or divorce him because she feels bad and she doesn't want to break his heart. And two, it's like she could possibly, allegedly feel like there really is no real for certain reason why, besides her, you know, possibly having some type of like emotional issue here, or being very emotionally distant and closed off. And again, maybe something here about him, you know, not being the sole provider, but she knew that before marrying him. She already knew that she was going to be the sole provider, and that he's not, you know, the next biggest fucking rap star like she is. So she walked into this knowing that, and now it's like she's got resentment about it, and she's thinking about walking away. But she's not saying anything. You see the High Priestess in the reverse? She's not saying shit. This is all like intuitive. This is all in her feelings, you know? Wow. Let me get one more, please. Or all in her head with all these damn swords. It's all mental. But there's no action being taken on this. What is this? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, she's going to wait. She's going to wait it out. She's going to wait it out. Yeah, I have the Death card here, though. Eight of Cups in the reverse. I don't know. You guys, this is really fucking difficult. Scorpio here, Death card energy. He got the Death card as well. So it's like, before she just calls it quits and just ends things, she's going to still stick around and wait. I was getting that Seven of Pentacles energy earlier, like someone who invests their time and energy waiting for the fruits of their labor to produce. So she's not going to leave him yet. She's definitely thinking about it, though. She thinks about it a lot, is what I'm seeing here. But I really only feel like she gets that way when she's in her emotional bag, you know, or maybe when she's working, when she's really busy. Like, damn, like I'm doing all this work and this motherfucker is not doing shit. He's watching the baby, or somebody else is watching the baby. He can just sit up at home and smoke and watch me. I don't think she likes that when she really thinks about it. But at the same time, it's like, if she were to go to a judge and go to a divorce lawyer, they're going to be like, well, you already knew that, Mrs. Petty, before you married him, you know? Judgment card is showing up. So she's definitely going through like a process, or she's going to have a decision to make with this. Okay, Hangman. This is like having to let something go, or feeling a little stuck in a situation, if not viewing things differently. But it's like she doesn't want to lose her soulmate either. I don't think she'd like to see him with another woman either, believe it or not, guys. Okay, she knows she can She can have whoever she wants, but if he were to be with somebody else, I don't think she would like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think she would like that. Even if she did leave him, divorced him, did all the paperwork her goddamn self, she wouldn't want to see him with somebody else, though. I'm telling you that right now. You know, again, like she feels as though this is like destiny. It's fated. So a lot of her spirituality is playing into this as well. Again, mixed with feeling guilty, feeling bad, having a child. And so she's definitely pondering, she's considering it. You know, she could be going, if she has a spiritual practitioner she works with, she'd be going to them for advice. If not, maybe just her angels and spirit guides, literally praying. Okay, judgment is a reconciliation, if not having a decision to make or a wake-up call. You know, this is like another angel, an awakening. And I think she's starting to realize like she doesn't like being the sole provider or something like that, you know? I don't know. But she's definitely going to have a decision to make soon when it comes to her relationship with him. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to, I can't sit here and say like, oh yeah, I know for certain, because it's giving more so the energy of confusion. You know, she doesn't even know what she wants to do. So I wouldn't know what she wants to do more than she would. You know what I mean, guys? So yeah, she's not sure. He wants to hold on. He knows for certain that he's in love with her. She still, I had no fucking cups here for her. She still loves him. This is like her wish fulfillment, or at least she thought it was. And she's just looking at it a little differently now than she was when they first got together or got married. But him, he's not going anywhere. She could put hands on him, call him all types of names or whatever. He don't give a damn. He's in love with this woman. And again, guys, I mentioned no pentacles came out for him. So this is not about money for him. Okay? And if it is, he hides it really fucking well, because I can't see it. You know? But yeah, this is a very interesting reading. I definitely wasn't expecting it to be this way, but I'm going to end this reading here. But I appreciate you guys so much for tapping in with me and for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, or that you guys were able to take something from this. Again, everything's alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Okay? But leave a like on the video, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.